Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kat. Yesterday I did the video 2000 seven brands in 2017. I'm glad I tried, and today I wanted to do eight brands in 2018 that I want to try. So these are in no particular order, and I had a hard time at first, like thinking up of brands, and then like the next thing I knew, I had like 15 or 20 brands, and I was like, okay, I gotta narrow this down. So I narrowed down eight brands, and these are the brands. So the first brand is Vizart or Viziart. I'm not sure exactly how that's pronounced. I saw when Stephanie Nicole did the interview with them when they were talking about when that huge limited edition pro palette came out. I really want to get that if it ever comes back around. And it was just so interesting to listen to them talk, and they were really passionate about their brand, and it was just a really interesting interview. If you go look in Stephanie Nicole's channel, I think she does like two or three interviews with the people from that company. And it's really interesting to watch. And I really want to try the editorial brights, which is all matte bright palette, and then the boheme palette, which is all neon shimmers. And most of their palettes, they're either all mattes or all shimmers, because the guy said like when they're doing a shoot and you want an all matte look and you don't want any glitter to ruin the shot, that if there's like a shimmer in there, some mica might accidentally get in there and ruin the shot. So that's why a lot of their palettes are just mattes or shimmers, which I thought was really interesting. The next brand that I want to try is Nabla Cosmetics. I hear Jay Kissa on YouTube talk about them all the time, and their eyeshadows are gorgeous, and the blushes I've seen are gorgeous too. They're cruelty free, they're vegan, and they're from Italy. And yeah, they're a company that I'm really interested in trying. Okay, the next brand that I want to try is Bite Beauty. Emily Noel here on YouTube always talks about Bite Beauty, and she always gets so excited every holiday and buys those little I think it's like four or five mini Amuse Bouche lipsticks, which is, I want to try the Amuse Bouche lipsticks. And they just came out with the Prismatic Pearl Multi Stick, which is basically like a highlighter, or you can use it to, chain on your lips or on your eyes. So I'm really interested in that. And their matte cream lip crayons, I also want to try those. Bite Beauty is all food grade quality ingredients, and I think they're also cruelty free. So yeah, they're very interested in them. The next brand is Hourglass. They're a little bit more expensive, but I really want to try. They just came out with the metallic strobe powders. They had the ambient light powders, which are like a setting powder, and I'm not really into setting powders and stuff, but I heard that the metallic strobe powders are like actually like, blinding metallic highlights. So I'm interested in those. I want to try those new lipsticks, the refillable lipsticks that came out. I want to try those. and I want to try their highlighting stick that they just came out with because I always love a good highlight, and recently I've been loving layering my highlights. So I put a cream on and then I put a powder on top, and it really makes it pop and it makes it last all day long. The next brand I want to try, this is ultra expensive. I want to try Natasha Denona. I don't know if I'm going to take the plunge and just save up for one of her palettes, but her the five pan the little five pan palettes, those are $48, and that's still expensive, but it's not as bad, and some of the color combinations are really unique. So I think I might start off with those, and then I also want to try the Chroma Crystal top coats and the Duochrome Chroma top coats. So those are basically just pigments. It looks like really shiny pigments that you can use like on your eyes or at like alone on your eyes or as a shadow topper or maybe a highlight. So, and those aren't as bad. Those are $28. And also she just came out with a diamond and blush face highlighting and contour palette. That's $90, so that is a little expensive. So that's something I think when the VIB sale comes around, I'm gonna think about it then. The next brand I want to try is Beauty Bakery. I want to try their flour setting powder. I've heard that's supposed to be really good. And I also want to try the Wake and Bake face oil. It's supposedly a really good face oil to mix in with foundations that are too thick. So I'm really interested in Beauty Bakery. And the next brand is Dose of Colors. Stephanie Nicole. I love Stephanie Nicole. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. Stephanie Nicole, Emily Noel, and Tati, I think, are like three of my favorite, like, high up there, like, influencers or whatever, or gurus. I hate those names. But yeah, I want to try Dose of Colors. I want to try the liquid lipstick in Stone, and I want to try their eyeshadow palettes. I think it's 5 or 6 color, like it's a 5 or 6 pan eyeshadow palette. I want to try the Sassy Siennas, the blushing berries, and the marvelous mauves. And the last brand that I want to try is Colored Rain. Their eyeshadows just look so beautiful. I want to try a lot of their single shadows. I want to get the Queen of Hearts palette, and I want to get the palette they just came out with, the Cheers to the Beauty palette. They all look beautiful, and I've heard they're really pigmented and blend really well, and the metallics are amazing, and I really like supporting indie companies. I do kind of like the convenience of certain brands being all at Sephora. I can get my points and um, earn points and get perks and stuff, or being at Ulta, same thing. The point system at Ulta is better, but I like the convenience of things being at their stores, but I do want to start also supporting more indie brands this year. So yeah, that is the 8 brands in 2018 that I want to try. Thank you guys for watching, and I will speak to you guys again soon. Have a good night. Bye.